that I participated in the NIP program was to really learn more business practices related to my business, to the nonprofit organization. I wanted to grow the infrastructure. I wanted to make sure that I was on the right track in the direction that I was trying to take the nonprofit organization, and NIP actually helped me to do that.
The thing I enjoyed most about participating in the NIP program was the access to experts in the field. Being a young nonprofit, we were only 3 years old at the time, I really hadn't spent a lot of time in classes and meeting people who had been out there in the world, who were doing things with nonprofits and had some wisdom to share. And so to have immediate access to the experts that the HSC brought in, it was just truly rewarding for me. I can't tell you how my eyes were open to all the things I didn't know. Even though I knew some things, there was a lot I didn't know.
NIP helped us to see that our organization had an unbelievable vision, but needed a roadmap. We needed to outline where we were trying to get to and then how we were going to accomplish it. So many organizations, especially nonprofits, we depend on, we talk about faith allowing us to do so many things, but we also need the wisdom along with the faith. And the NIP showed me that we had the faith, we needed the wisdom to go along with it and actually acknowledge what our deficiencies were and to be able to focus on bringing those up to the standards that they needed to be to sustain the organization.
Well, to be honest, the areas that NIP was able to provide most assistance to us was leadership development and organizational development. I was one of those individuals who seemed to need a little more encouragement. I was told that, Denise, you have the skill set, you just need to trust yourself. And as we progressed along over the 20 weeks, I did begin to trust myself in some of my own decision makings. But the organizational development helped a great deal. We were able to create databases for our volunteer management. We were able to develop a funding plan of how we were going to gain funding outside of just normal grants. We were also able to acquire some additional technology that just made and streamlined everything we were doing so that we could really function more on the helping of people and not just the administrative side of trying to help.
The Community Nonprofit Network is a group of nonprofits that participated in the NIP. We started meeting on our own, talking about the services that we provided, and thought, wouldn't it be great if we could create this one-stop shop, one place where people could go and receive all of the services that they may need or be referred to other services, but having it all happen in one location. And so as we started to meet, we started talking about an incubator, a nonprofit incubator that would house many of the participants, that we can really help each other by shared resources. And hence we did. We happened to have the space and it came to fruition. The purpose and the vision of this organization, of CNN, is to really provide capacity building and extend what the NIP started by giving it room to grow, each of the organizations room to grow, to reach this community. We look at CNN as bringing hope to this community by coming into a community that has needs, that has so many things that are deficient, unfortunately, and realizing that teaching the people that they are not the ones deficient, even though they're without means. So this group of nonprofits was able to come together and try to help them from education to employment to help with folks with breast cancer, intergenerational programs, just so much under one roof. We are providing 5 offices right now for 5 nonprofits, and we have folks on the waiting list right now wanting to come into our CNN office. Those 5 nonprofits are working and settled in and seeing people every day, so it's exciting.